Okay, confession time. I once procrastinated on booking a dentist appointment for so long, they retired. Like they literally, the entire office just vanished.
That is funny. That's nothing. I've had a box of stuff to return sitting in the back of my car so long, it's become a interior part now, and I actually buckle it in and just
You strap that shit in.
strap it in.
Okay. We are talking about procrastination today, and I want to give you a little backstory on why. Because I procrastinate. I'm Beth, and I'm a procrastinator. And I wanted to dive into why we do it, how to heal it, all the things, because I really want to change my life. My morning starts with waking up naturally and then grabbing my phone to see what time it is and then going into a black hole of social media. And I hate that for me, but I could not break myself of it. So I was listening to Mel Robbins, and she was talking about her 5 4 3 2 1 method of getting up in the morning. So I don't have to set an alarm because I naturally wake up and I don't have anywhere to be. But I decided to start setting an alarm at the hour that I normally naturally wake up. And the thing to do is when the alarm goes off, you count backwards 5 4 3 2 1, and you get up. And by God, I'm on week 3 of doing it.
Amazing.
And when I tell you it has changed the trajectory of my days and my weeks and my productivity, one simple thing. So today we're talking about procrastination, the not so fun habit that somehow makes us feel both anxious and oddly powerful at the same time. It's like, yes, I'm stressed, but I'm also in control of doing nothing and feeling like crap, right?
But here's the thing, procrastination isn't laziness. I always thought it was laziness.
Me too.
I'm like, I'm lazy, I'm lazy, I'm lazy.
What a revelation.
Right? We're diving into what's really going on underneath the emotional, spiritual, and even metaphysical reasons we do.
Yeah, we're talking nervous system safety, addiction to chaos, fear of identity shifts, all the big, juicy stuff. And then how to gently start moving again in ways that rebuild your own self trust and no shame spirals required.
So if you got a half-finished to-do list and a fully finished coffee in your hand, you're definitely in the right place.
Let's get into it. I'm Beth.
I'm Jennifer.
This is Two in the Closet.
Welcome.
Welcome. And again, we want to start out by thanking you.
Yes, thank you.
We're so grateful for our listeners and for the way you support us and show us love through hitting all the buttons and doing all the things.
Yes, thank you.
We know you have a lot of choices, a lot of choices. And to spend a half hour with us really means a lot. Okay. Let's talk about why we really procrastinate. You said it.
It's not laziness, it's avoidance, often rooted in
Fear of failure and judgment, perfectionism. I am guilty of that. Well, I don't know how to do it exactly right, so I'm not going to do it at all because I am a perfectionist.
I would say that I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Why do it at all if I don't even know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
That's not
And I can't, and it's not going to come out perfect.
right. Exactly.
Overwhelm and decision fatigue. I know we both have experienced that. A confused mind always says no. And that means to starting anything.
Exactly. I have to say, I am very chaotic in my mind, a lot of chaos because I have a lot going on, and it just kind of weighs you down.
Yeah.
So it's
And then you don't do anything.
no, just sit and think about what you
What you want to do, but you're not really going to do.
exactly.
Low self-worth, not feeling you deserve ease in your life or success. The nervous system sees action in that case as a threat,
It's interesting.
and peace feels really uncomfortable. So we delay until the pressure kicks in and then we do something. Oh my God, I have story after story. It's a hit of cortisol dressed up as productivity, right? Um, I have a person in my professional life that thrives on chaos 24/7. One chaotic event ends and the other one is right on its heels. And I was reading Dr. Joe Dispenza's book called Becoming Supernatural, and he
Mhm.
talks about being addicted to the chaos and the physiological, scientific changes and the chemicals that get produced.
Oh, I'm sure.
So it's like any addiction. Your body creates chemicals that want more of that, and so you create more. It's along the lines of our manifestation episode. You also manifest what you don't want. But if you're addicted to chaos, you're
You're gonna
just
get
boom, boom, boom,
it's a
boom, boom.
circle.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
it's a circle, and if you don't,
Recognize it.
thank you, but see? Chaotic mind.
Yeah, there you go.
Chaos.
And through the metaphysical lens, I always think of procrastination as misalignment between what we say we want and what we actually believe we're willing to receive. It's like people saying, when I win the lottery, right?
Yeah.
When you win the lottery, um, but you don't really feel safe, right?
Right,
You may win it, but you'll lose it, kind of thing, you
right,
know?
right.
But being safe to receive and all the things that come, all the feelings, like, that's just a misalignment, and that's easy to tweak.
You know, I just wanna say one thing. I know someone who is, always well, I think needs chaos. That's
Mhm.
how they thrive,
Mhm.
and it's so exhausting.
Oh, that part,
It's
that part.
exhausting, and when there's no chaos and you're an outsider seeing it, it is so refreshing and calming.
I know. I think we all have one of those
Yeah,
people in our life.
yes.
Chaos can feel a lot more familiar than flow. You know, one of my favorite phrases is from Sue Morter, "What if it was easy? What if it was easy?" Like, tell that to a person who lives in chaos, and they probably wanna smack you. But it's true,
It
and
is true.
I do use it.
Yes. Yes, you
Uh, the metaphysical lens of procrastination too is we manifest based on vibration, not just intention. So if we are struggling, if we're saying we want to write a book, launch offer, clean the space, get the new job, have peace, but somewhere deep down we don't believe it's safe, or we feel unworthy or unfamiliar with success, our energy blocks the follow through. And
that we won't do it, right?
that's the manifestation that you don't wanna do, right? Then procrastination isn't resistance to the task itself, it's resistance to the identity shift that that task would
Which
require,
require
and I think that is a game changer. For instance, if I finish my website, I'll have to be visible. Is it safe to be seen? How many people can relate to not wanting to be seen? Yeah,
I can.
yeah, but so you procrastinate
Yep,
in every little detail, right?
because we don't feel it's safe to put it out there.
Yeah. If I pay off my debt, I can't say I can't afford it anymore. So who am I? Who am I without my story, right? And chaos. And if I organize the closet, we just talked about this,
Yes.
I might feel grief over what I used to wear or who I used to be.
We just talked about this because I need to clean my closet out. I have clothes in there that I have not worn in a couple of years, and I said to you, "Well, what if I wanna wear it next month? Or what if I need it and I won't have it?"
Mhm.
Well, if I haven't worn it in a year, I'm most likely not gonna miss it,
Right, right.
and I'm not wearing it now.
Yeah. If you loved it so much, you'd be wearing it,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Not saving it for a special occasion, especially if you got it from Marshalls or Ross or TJ Maxx,
Right.
you know, it's
Right.
like you're not buying from the designers in Paris, right? So you I mean, I'm making a generalization, but if you didn't spend a lot of money on it and it's just gathering dust and space in your closet, get rid of it. Like if it's a style or a color or something that's so meaningful to you, when you really are ready to need something like that,
Right.
go buy something that's more
Exactly.
permanent, right?
Right. You don't
If
need to hold on to
yeah, if it's an investment piece, save it. You know, if you spend hundreds of dollars or more,
right. I agree.
um, but but I think the key is the who we used to be when we had those clothes.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, because
100%.
we're so connected our identity to that girl that wore the mini skirt,
Right.
right?
Or the skinny jeans. And
Or the
I'm like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna wear skinny jeans.
yeah.
But then if they come back, then you just get another pair.
Get another pair. Yeah,
Go to a thrift store if it's too
yeah,
expensive. And I have to tell myself that, you know?
yeah. But procrastination tends to make us delay more, so we stall, we scroll, we snack. Not because the task is hard, but because the energetic implications feel unfamiliar to us. We're not there yet, right? So that's not avoidance of the task, it's the avoidance of the emotional or spiritual shift that task would create. And and when you get past that, that's called spiritual growth. So that's, it's but
Exactly.
for in that perspective, procrastination is really a protective mechanism. It's a spiritual brake pedal, right?
Exactly, and I was just telling you that procrastination could cost you a lot of money.
Mhm.
I got something in the mail, and I blew it off because I didn't wanna fill it out. Well, that is costing me a lot of money.
Yeah.
So when you open your mail, just do it because I am dealing with
Unnecessary chaos.
it's, like, crazy.
Yeah.
So just fill the shit out.
Yeah. So we had some people write in and tell us some of their procrastination moments. Last Minute Queen wrote, I had 3 weeks to do this task, but I didn't feel like it until 11:58 p.m. the night before it was due. Not because I'm lazy, because my nervous system thinks cortisol is coffee. I can so relate to that. I used to design signage packages for hotels. And I would very typically wait till the day before to really dive in and do all the technical drawings, and I'd do an all-nighter. And I would say, I operate better under stress. Now I know that that's not true.
Right.
Um, the Overcomplicators Club wrote, I had one bill to pay. One bill.
Yeah.
Somehow I ended up color coding my entire file cabinet, scrubbing the grout in the guest bathroom, and ordering a new planner to plan paying the bill. Haven't we all gone into
Yes.
a closet
Yes.
to straighten it up and end up going down rabbit holes of memorabilia,
Mhm.
and suddenly the entire closet is emptied out, and then you go into the kitchen to make a snack and you start cleaning out the
Yeah.
refrigerator.
Yeah. It's like
So
chaos.
it's chaos. Um, Procrastinating in a pro level way wrote, I didn't do the thing, but I did Google 17 productivity hacks, watched a YouTube video about procrastination, and made a to do list for tomorrow. It's called research.
How do we frame it spiritually? Chaos is familiar. Calm can feel unsafe to the nervous system raised on hustle and survival.
If you grew up in a household where tension was the norm, your body might interpret rest or ease as a threat. So you'll subconsciously create urgency or mess to feel normal. Healing procrastination isn't about better time management. It's about learning to feel safe in the absence of drama. Again, who would I be without my drama?
I think we're all trying to figure that out.
Yeah. So, how this heals when we start doing the work to align our energy, our beliefs, our self talk, our nervous system, actions become easier because it no longer feels like a threat. It becomes a natural expression of who we are becoming. And I refer back to my Mel Robbins 54321. I feel so good about my day, when I get up and I get going.
When you do something.
And now it feels natural. Like part of that morning is I get up, I do my spiritual practice, and then I walk. I get that out of the way. And I remember one morning, I'm like, I hate doing this. I
Mhm.
don't want to do this right now. And I was so proud of myself because I always hear people say, you don't want to do it anyway, right?
Right,
And
right,
and I'm like, I don't want to do it. And now I'm not gonna do it.
right. Exactly. And
Right?
where does that get you?
Not doing it,
Yeah, right.
right? 3 weeks, I'm like, "Wow, there's only, like, 200 steps." Like,
Exactly.
but when you feel, you're addicted to drama, some people feel that's the only time they really feel alive. So peace feels like boredom unless you rewire your nervous system. So here are some practical and metaphysical ways to heal procrastination.
Mm.
Work with the resistance, not against it. I love the way to reframe this. Instead of, "I have to do this now," try saying, "I'm noticing resistance."
No, I like that.
And it'll sound funny. It'll sound funny,
It
but,
does a
wow,
little.
I'm noticing some resistance. What's it protecting me
But
from?
I think that's when you get the answers.
Of
You
course, yeah. Ask a better question. Resistance is wisdom in disguise. It's your energy saying, "We don't feel safe yet." So talk with it. instead of beating it up and
I
bulldozing
like
over it,
that.
right? What feels unsafe about doing this? Who do I become if I finish it? Mhm. See, again, like, owning your identity, right? There's a lot of that behind.
It's I didn't know any of this had to do with
Yeah.
procrastination.
So here are some affirmations you can shift. Instead of saying one thing, reframe it. Instead of, "I need to stop procrastinating," say, "I'm becoming someone who takes gentle action with ease." It's very loving,
I
right?
trust myself to move forward even in small ways. I love that one.
Yeah, it's safe to follow through. These rewire the subconscious identity that procrastination is who you are, right?
100%.
Identity shifts create natural behavioral change that isn't forced. And I proved that in the laboratory of my own life with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Highly
Yeah,
recommend
you
if
really
you can't get out of bed in the morning, like, and honestly,
so I shouldn't press snooze?
no. I mean, I didn't have to press snooze. I just scrolled. TikTok,
Oh,
Facebook, Instagram, back to TikTok, back to
I snooze.
then Google News. Yeah. No, I wake up and I'm
Uh-huh.
awake. I just don't. I get up to go to the bathroom and I come back and they snuggle and. So
I love this.
play with time in a compassionate way. I think the overarching theme is like, don't beat yourself up. Be
Right,
loving to yourself.
right.
So set a sacred container, not a timer of doom.
I love this, love this, love
Yeah.
this.
Light a candle, set a 10-minute timer, and say, for these 10 minutes, I devote myself to movement, whatever that is, right? And when time's up, celebrate yourself. Literally say it out loud. I did it. I followed through.
Mhm.
I did that on the day I didn't want to walk.
Exactly.
I was like, look at you go, girl.
And you probably feel a lot better.
And I felt, yeah, I absolutely felt
I've
better.
been I've been walking, the dog, like, a few times during the week in the morning, and I always say or I used to say, "I don't wanna do it, I don't wanna do it, I don't wanna do it," and after I do it, I feel so much better.
Yeah. So lovingly say, look at what I'm doing to love myself and my dog.
Exactly.
Celebration seals in the frequency. That's why you want to celebrate your wins, right? It tells your nervous system, see, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't unsafe. That was actually satisfying, right?
Mhm.
Um, Anchoring energetically before you start a task, place your hand over your heart and say, it is safe to let this be easy.
It is safe to let this be easy.
I
Love
release
this.
the need for chaos to feel
I
alive.
release the need for chaos to feel alive.
And you could ring a bell, a chime. I have a little sound bowl or, um, what do you call those? Bowl. Singing
Oh,
bowl.
see
Singing bowl. God, I lost my word there. Um, or a tuning fork. I love tuning forks. Invite your body to shift frequencies with you. Tell it to come along, right?
yes.
And then for future self-activation, who you're becoming, right? What would my highest self, the calmed, organized, peaceful version of me do first today? And I know what my answers are. And then write it down and just do that one first thing. Not the whole thing, not the perfect thing, just the next gentle thing.
Also, this could be helpful. I mean, I do this. There's, bags I needed to go through of old clothes, and I was looking through my phone, and I was looking at the bags, what I needed to do, looking at my phone, the bags, started going back and forth, and I go, "Okay, I'm gonna look at my phone for 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to do what I need to do." And
Yeah.
I did it, and I have 4 bags that I could donate.
Yay. And you probably got done a heck of a lot faster.
Yep.
Focus.
I gave myself 5
It's
minutes to do whatever,
yeah,
which was to look at the phone,
free time.
and
Yeah.
then I went to do what I needed to do, and
I'm
I have that done.
I'm getting better at that and saying, okay, when I eat my lunch, I'll go through and I'll scroll and do whatever. But when it's back to work, my phone goes over there. And I feel so much better too
Yeah,
with that because I know I have an addiction to my phone.
I'm
Um,
addicted too.
yeah, I know you are because even here we're trying to get ready and you're busy.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Um, Often procrastination is due to energetic clutter. So open loops and half finished things. Oh my God. So pick one lingering task a day and close it off. Return the email, fill out the form,
Mhm.
right?
Fill the form out.
Fold the pile of laundry, cancel the subscription. These little wins add up,
Me too.
right? Each closure tells your energy, I am no longer fragmented, I'm whole. I love that because you do literally start to feel
Mhm.
more complete when your energy isn't in directions and you get things done that you can mark off,
Exactly.
even if it's opening a letter and filling out a form.
Also, I know people do this. I don't know if you do this. I think you do. Lists.
Mhm.
You make lists,
Yeah.
and then I literally check it off like I was in
Mhm.
grade school, and I feel so accomplished. I
Yeah.
feel like, "Oh, I did that," like a weight is off my
I have a different name for the to-do list that I learned a long time ago. It's called a ta-da list.
ta-da.
Ta-da! I did it. Yeah, so you check it off. Ta-da!
Oh, I like that.
I know, it's fun. It's fun too.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. So, procrastination is the soul's pause button, not to punish you, but to invite alignment first. When the energy lines up, the action flows. You know, we've been told that procrastination is just laziness or lack of discipline,
Mhm.
but maybe, just maybe, it's not about that at all.
Maybe it's your inner wisdom asking for safety before action.
Yeah. Maybe it's a nervous system craving gentleness, not hustle,
Mhm.
right?
Or maybe it's your soul pressing pause until the energy aligns.
So today, instead of beating yourself up for what you haven't done yet, what if you honored the version of you that's been carrying all that resistance and then gently invited her forward?
Start with one small thing. One small thing.
One honest moment of I'm ready now, and then celebrate like hell because that's not just a task done, that is self trust being rebuilt.
Right. And remember, you don't have to do it all. You don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to keep showing up for yourself. I
Yeah.
love that. One
Yeah.
tiny action at a time.
Yeah. We are proud of you. We are with you. And we believe in who you're becoming, not in some far off future, but today. So let's heal some stuff. Let's
Please.
get up, get our days going, mark off our lists,
Yep.
and celebrate like hell when you
Check.
do it and report back. Okay.
Yes.
Tell us how this is working for you. Thank you again for listening.
Thank
We
you.
love spending time with you. We will see you next time. I'm Beth,
I'm Jennifer.
and this has been Two in the Closet. Now, go do that thing you've been putting off.
Go do it.